What up guys, I'm Thales and we're back with another how to slice. In today's how to slice video, we're going to be checking out some awesome Thanksgiving decorations. So let's go to the video. So this is the turkey in the grill keychain. This is a really nice model to print for Thanksgiving, and in this video we're going to be checking out the best print settings to print it. So let's go. So first off, let's analyze the model. So right here we got the grill. This is the part that is going to be glued in this under part right here. So this is the grill itself. This is the handle to open, so you can just glue this part in the top right here. And this is the turkey. What a cute turkey. So you can just place it inside the grill, and this is a fantastic model. So let's go to the print settings. So over here in layer height, I'm going to be decreasing this value to 0.16 millimeters. This way we're gonna get a better quality print, as the turkey and the models are really small. By reducing this value, we're gonna get a better quality print. By reducing the layers, there are gonna be more layers, so the resolution is going to increase. As for vertical shells, we're gonna be leaving at 3. 3 is a really nice value because we're gonna get a really rigid model. As for infill, we're gonna be increasing to 12%. just so we can get a really dense model. And for fill pattern, we're going to be leaving at gyroid. Gyroid's a really nice infill pattern and really resistant one because it never prints on a straight line, always prints in waves, so your printer never the chances of your print failing while printing the infill is low. As for skirt and brim, we're going to be needing to add brim because, as you can see, this the surface of contact to the build plate of this part is really small. It is really small. We're going to be adding brim, but not brim on this to the whole project. We're going to be adding brim to specific models. So as you can see, if you add brim to this articulation model, sometimes it cannot work and it's quite hard to remove the brim. So sometimes it can actually like lose the effect of the articulation model. So if you add brim, it's going to be hard to remove and it's going to lose the feature of it articulated. So we're not going to be adding brim to this part. For articulation models, it's always recommended to clean your build plate. Actually, for all prints, it's recommended to clean your build plate with some isopropyl alcohol or detergent. Make sure you get all of the dust and oils from your finger from the build plate so you can get a good bed adhesion. And sometimes for some articulated models, it's always recommended to put a little bit of glue. So glue stick, just pass a little bit, so a fine layer, so the print is not going to unstick from the build plate. But this is a quite nice articulation. It doesn't have too many little parts. You could be adding brim, but in this video I'm not going to be adding brim, so you guys don't have any difficulties to remove it afterwards. So we're going to be adding brim to a specific model, so you can just right click on the model, select add settings, skirt and brim, brim type, brim width. This way you're going to add specific brim to this model, exact model. So you can just go over here, brim width, and select a 4mm brim. This is going to look quite nice. So a 4mm brim, we're going to be increasing the surface area of this part right here. So the handle, we can add some brim to this turkey base too. So add settings, skirt and brim, brim type, brim width, select OK, and add a 4mm brim. Because this model, it's got a good bed adhesion, but I'm just showing you how to increase the bed adhesion and avoid failures. As for the grill, we can be adding a 3mm brim just to make sure it does not unstick or tip off and ruin your print. So we're going to be adding a 3mm brim to the grill too. So this is quite nice. As you can see right here, we have added skirt and brim to these models. The turkey, we do not need any brim because it's actually is articulated and it can ruin the effect. So let's go back to the print settings. Over here, as for support material, this model does not need any support material because it is optimized for printing. So the base is unattached from the grill just to make sure we do not need any support in this under part. What you can do, this is a bridge. You can be adding a little bit of support if you want, but it's not necessary, because as you can see, this model, there is a bridge right here, but this is going to be covered. So you're going to be gluing the grill to the base. So after gluing, no one is going to see if there is any inconsistencies in your bridge, in this small bridge. As this is a small bridge, you do not need to add any support. So this looks fantastic. We do not need to mess around with support. As for speed, you can be printing at your standard print speed. Just make sure that the first layer speed is at around 20 millimeters a second. If you're printing with Bambu Lab printers, you can print at your standard print speed. But if you want, you can be reducing the small perimeters to around 50 millimeters, just to make sure we can get an extra quality print and print really slowly on small perimeters, so we can get a good cooling and a good quality, and avoid some parts getting loose or printing incorrectly. So let's just slice and take a look. So as you can see, we have sliced and we added custom brim to this part. You could add a little bit of brim to articulate it, but as I said, it's going to be quite hard to remove. But on Bambu Lab printers, I would recommend adding a brim, and it can be quite easy with some tweezers to remove and get off the brim. So as you can see, it's going to turn into a really nice print. If we go over here to speed, you'll see that actually speed, it reduces the speed while printing small perimeters. So as the handle, it reduces the speed, so we can get a good overhang on this piece right here. So this is going to turn into a really nice model. So the models are ready to print. Make sure to check out stlflix.com for more models like this one, and I'll see you in another one.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Those slicing videos are an initiative from STL Academy, which is the educational project from STLFlix. So if you guys want to learn more about 3D printing, you could check our description and look at STL Academy courses. And don't forget, see you guys at the next slicing.